Hey there, Bruins fans! Welcome back to BNG Hockey, where it's always black and gold. We have a Boston Bruins signing to announce, and even though it's probably not the signings you were hoping for, McAvoy and Carlo, it is still a great signing. We signed Bruce Cassidy to a multi-year deal. There is no word yet on just how many years that is, but we know we have him for at least 2. Bruce Cassidy has been a great coach for the Boston Bruins. He's coached for a little over 2 full seasons as he took over with 33 regular season games to go 2 seasons ago. Bruce Cassidy has an overall regular season record of 117 wins, 52 losses, and 22 overtime losses. Bruce Cassidy also has a pretty good win percentage with a .670. That's 4th all-time in Bruins history. And since Bruce Cassidy has taken over, the Boston Bruins have put up 256 points. That is 2nd behind the Tampa Bay Lightning, who have 283 points over that time. Now, looking back a little bit on Bruce Cassidy's short time as Bruins head coach, he did become the head coach on February 7th, the day of the Patriots victory parade. For those of you who forgot, the Bruins fired Claude Julien, and it was rumored to be happening for quite some time. They weren't really happy with how the Bees were playing. They weren't happy that Claude Julien wasn't playing the kids on a team that's going to need to start bringing in younger players. So Bruce Cassidy becomes the interim head coach. He goes 18-8-1 in that time for the regular season and leads them into the playoffs where they have a pretty solid performance, bringing up a young stud in Charlie McAvoy. And that shows you right there that Bruce Cassidy has a lot of trust in playing the kids. The next season, his first full season, he goes 50-20-12. That was a really impressive year for the Bruins. Once again, Bruce Cassidy showing that he's willing to play the kids, but can also get along with the veterans, puts together a great season, and it gets him nominated for a Jack Adams Award. Unfortunately, the Vegas Golden Knights were a thing, and they get the award for greatest head coach, which makes sense because Vegas went on a pretty good run too, I would say, and that was only in year 1. Now back to the Bees. Obviously, then there's this year where they went 49-24-9 for a total of 107 points. Got them all the way to the Stanley Cup Final, couldn't get it done in Game 7. But still, this is only his 2nd full season, and he took them all the way to the finals. Now, the Boston Bruins are a pretty good team, and the playoffs totally lined up in their favor by some good teams getting knocked out of the way, but you don't just luck your way to the finals. So there was definitely some skill, quality play, and great coaching involved. So I'm totally okay with the Bees signing Bruce Cassidy and realizing that even though they only have about 2.5 seasons to look at here, the stats are incredible, and he deserves to be here long term. One last thing I want to mention here, Bruce Cassidy was the coach of the Providence Bruins for 5 seasons before he got a chance as an assistant with the Bruins and then became interim head coach the same season. So he gets along with a lot of the younger players. And in fact, a lot of the younger players that you might even see come up this season, Bruce Cassidy may have had the chance to coach or at least been at a couple of camps with them before. I like that a lot. I like that Bruce Cassidy is the kind of guy who decides to bench a David Backes and put in a Carson Kuhlman just to change things up a little bit. He's putting trust in a kid. I like that Bruce Cassidy gives Charlie McAvoy more and more minutes, it seems like, with every game because he knows that some of these special young players can handle that amount of time. He's not afraid to make lineup changes whenever he needs to. It doesn't matter if you've been in the NHL for 12 seasons or 2 games. He's going to have the same level of trust with you if you're putting up the points and if you're helping contribute to the team in a positive way. So I'm a really big Bruce Cassidy fan. I'm glad he's going to be here longer term, and hopefully the Bees can keep on winning and putting up great numbers and making the playoffs. That's all I got for you in this one. Let me know your thoughts on the Bruce Cassidy signing down below in the comments. Give this video a big like if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't already, subscribe.